So we coming to you live, Diddy late nights. Anything can happen. I'm just vibing. It's so wild. You gotta keep that.
Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back, beloved. Welcome back. This is indeed Real Black Consciousness Forum Podcast. This is your brother VJ. We're going to hang out just a little bit. Shoot the bobo just a little bit, right? Take our time. And we're going to talk about what's trending. We're going to talk about politics, or should we say politics. And we're going to talk a little bit about black celebrities, right? Because they're trending, right? Our brother Diddy is trending. And our brother Plies in Florida is bootlicking. We're trying to figure out what's really going on with our brother Plies, right? Because I'm talking about, man, as Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad used to say, he's caping hard for those biscuits, right? That's what Khalid used to say, those. Right, our brother's an ancestor now, but he's talking about those biscuits, right? Our brother's caping for biscuits down there.
Hey, where are the white women at?
He is shining shoes for sure down there in Florida, and I don't know what part of Florida he's from, because I don't see him say much about the local election. He's talking about our sister Punjabi Harris. He's trying to get Punjabi Harris elected. I don't see him say much about those the senators or nothing like that, and they're pretty popular. He's in Florida. Everybody knows who Rick Scott is. Everybody knows who Marco Rubio is, right? Everybody knows who Sister Wilson is. She is very, very popular. She's out of Miami. She comes out of the 24th Congressional District out there. But that's Miami. You know what I'm saying? So this is who Luke, we see Luke oftentimes. He's caping for the Democrat Party too, but we can kind of see Luke because he got a football program down in Liberty City. He produced a lot of black millionaires through the sport. And we're pretty sure that those Democrats in that district, right? Sister Wilson, I'm pretty sure Liberty City is in the 24th Congressional District. He's getting some help, some kickbacks from them. So they're just working hand in hand. So we get it. I don't think Plies is from Miami though. I think he's from... Is Plies from Jacksonville or Tampa? Or is he from Gainesville? I don't know where he's from. It's interesting to see him, push so hard for a prosecutor. He used to talk about jail and getting his partners free and all of this and that, and you running around on your Twitter and your Instagram pushing for a prosecutor to be president. That's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could see that coming, right? But we'll talk about that a little bit more in depth, right? Diddy is cooking right now. Our brother is the hot topic. And unfortunately, people are going to use this time and this situation to make money. Because this is going to be good content, right? It's a lot that we can learn from the Diddy situation, though. That's why it's really, really important to have it could be a message in it as far as the women is concerned. But many of us know this has nothing to do with women. This has nothing to do with him jumping on little sister Cassie. This has nothing to do with him supposedly trafficking women, because this is United States of America. We know United States doesn't care anything about women. Women is not this country. This nation is not about no women rights. No, not this country. This country will give a man that's dressed like a woman of the year. We've seen that. This country would give a man that wake up and feels like he a woman more rights than a natural born woman. In my estimate, right, and this is totally unfortunate, women get less privileges than canines do, than dogs do. You can jump on a woman. You talking about in America? Or you can whoop a woman ass in America. You can give her a good ass whooping. And you can go home. But if you jump on a teacup poodle, you stomp and kick down on the German Shepherd, nigga, you are going to jail the same day. Not the next day, the same day. Look at the Diddy situation. Because we're going to talk about women, right? Let's just talk about women. If this was all about protecting women and getting Diddy off the street because he's a monster, right? Because that's some monstrous shit we seen him do. I can guarantee you this, though. If that hotel video, when he was in the hallway, he run Cassie down, he got his socks. He got one sock on, one sock off, some shit like that. His socks is hanging off. He got a towel wrapped around him. He chasing the sister down the hallway. He throw it down and he kick it. If he did that to a poodle, he would have went to jail the same day. Because they have a national, the Humane Society is national that protect animals. Cats and dogs and shit like that. But they don't have a national, there's nothing national to protect women. Women don't have a national hotline that they can call and reach out to assist them if they're dealing with a domestic issue. It just doesn't exist. Now, maybe things could change if women elect Punjabi Harris, but we don't see her on a campaign trail saying, listen, I'm going to put together, because that'd be very dope. If she really want to get the women's vote, she can say, listen, I'm going to put a national hotline together that if you are in a domestic situation, this will supersede you calling 911. This could potentially help you get out of the dangerous situation and maybe get some housing, some temporary housing, XYZ, blah, blah. No, she's not talking about that. She's running around talking about abortion. And she's selling that like it's women right, women's health and all of this. Abortion. Okay, I mean, like, damn, you can make this decision before you get in the bedroom and open up your legs. We understand rape. We understand incest. Like, we get that. We get to protect the health of a woman. We get that. But that's not the majority of the cases that get, and that's a hard decision for any woman to make, and we get that. But to kind of sell that like it's some women's health and all of this and all of that, and you're going to the HBCUs, you're going to colleges across the country selling this, like, nah, that's not, nobody understands that. That's a decision that can be made before you get in the bedroom. You don't go to the doctor's room to make that. You make that decision in the bedroom. But maybe that's a different story for a different day, because I'm not no woman. I don't want to speak. I'm just not no abortion guy. It's obvious, right? But Dick, this is the point I really want to make, though. Many of us that grew up in the 90s, we remember hip-hop in a very different way than how it's presented today. Because today it's presented like it's easier to get your music out. You have the internet, and it's easier for artists to get tours, to move around. And it's kind of easier for artists to kind of move freely. In the 90s, it wasn't like that, right? We see Diddy, right? He's in the Tombs right now. He's in the Tombs in Brooklyn. He got all his money, supposedly. He's in the Tombs in Brooklyn because we know he offended the Diageo family. They're very powerful, a very powerful liquor family. They can pull strings. They're pulling strings. And we feel like our brother got beside himself. He wanted to be an owner. And he didn't understand that no black entertainers don't have no place in ownership. Well, they do have a place. Let me rephrase that. It's not the kind of ownership that they're familiar with. It's like ownership for black entertainers mean the cracker owns the ship. You just in the front guiding the ship. That's the ownership. He's the owner. He's in the back. And you are in the front guiding the ship. That's the ownership. Or that's the show business. The niggas is on the stage running the show. and the small hats and the crackers is in the back doing the business. That's how it works. And he felt as though that he wanted to be a real owner, and they don't let our people be owners. No, they like the LeBron James kind of like nigga, the one that's gonna have $1 billion and come out and run around on the court and go get your son, him. They can come out running on the court too. They don't like the Ice Cube type that say, "No, I'm starting my own league. I'm gonna do my own thing." No, they don't like that type. Even though we like Cube, we don't like Jeff. Jeff is in the back. Different story for different day. That's what this whole thing is about with Diddy. We said this months ago. It ain't got nothing to do with no women. This country don't respect women like that. It's just America? No, not America. America doesn't respect women like that. Better yet, I say it this way. Let me say it this way. See, I think it's ironic that Diddy got arrested at 54. This is the same time they arrested R. Kelly. They waited till R. Kelly was 54. They was doing some shaky business with the women. They wait till you get old, they arrest you. Same thing with Bill Cosby. They wait till you get old, then they arrest you, right? Okay, so watch this though. See, Diddy and R. Kelly is from my generation. They were making music for my generation. At the top of their game, very dope musicians, very popular musicians, right? R. Kelly can get a pass because R. Kelly was in R&B, right? I'm finna go somewhere with this. Diddy, he doesn't get a pass. Diddy was in hip hop, and what I mean when I say all that is this. See, when I was coming up, they had something called the Hip Hop Task Force, right? And what this was police departments had a special force. It was a budget set aside for a special force that went around and followed rappers, followed them to their parties, to their shows, to their club appearances. They followed them everywhere, especially if you was an artist from New York or California, because they had something back in my day called the East Coast and West Coast beef. It wasn't really real. Quincy Jones' hands is going to be a little dirty on that because he owned, there was a magazine called Vibe at the time, and that was a popular thing. Vibe magazine was today's internet. Double XL was today's internet. The Source magazine was today's internet. Jet magazine, Everyday magazine, today's internet. People really got those old school publications and we read them, right? So there was this fake East Coast, West Coast beef. But because of that, the police department followed around everybody that was popping from the 90s. Rap-A-Lot Records, Bad Boy Records, Death Row Records, So Def Records, Suave House Records, Def Jam Records, Rockefeller Records, right? All these boutique record labels, especially the ones in New York. They had a task force following these guys around everywhere. If Diddy was this big monster trafficking women and all this, and he was doing it for so many years, they would have been had to do. I mean, he was followed around in New York forever. They followed these guys around. See, I'm old enough I can remember this. They're not gonna say this on the media, like, oh, no, but we're old enough to remember, like, no, this shit ain't got nothing to do with no women. They followed these guys around for years. This was from the 90s all the way up to 50 Cent run and Eminem run, all the way up to that next whole wave of rappers. The hip hop police was still following around the G Units and then the Murder Incs. And it was they followed all these guys around. So if all this trafficking was going on and all that, they would have been put dude in jail. This has nothing to do with no trafficking. You don't even need a good lawyer to get him on. Sex trafficking. Okay, so the guy owns an entertainment label, right? We know Diddy owns Bad Boy Entertainment, right? And we also know that that's audio, that's video, that's also film, right? Okay, so being that he has an entertainment company and he's based out of California, Well, what is the real difference between him and, let's say, Adam 22, or let's just say like a X videos or a Pornhub or any one of these small hat hook nose porn executives? What's the difference between a Diddy and one of them? Like a Adam 22. He's a blogger, he's a podcaster, he's a hook nose, but he has guys flying all over the country. He's paying them to sleep with his wife. They're freaking all the time. He's a freak. He's freaking. He got all of this. He does a podcast by day. He does porno by night. He's freaking all the time, meaning he's having these women fly in, professional women fly in. He put them on camera. He's sleeping with them. What's the difference? Then him and a Diddy. Well, one pissed off an alcohol company and the other one did. That's pretty much the only difference. One pissed off an alcohol company and the other one didn't. If you can't fly in no woman for sex, and we're talking about grown women, if you can't fly in grown women for sex purposes and all this, how do these porn industry executives, how do they make it? They're flying women in all day, every day, doing shoots, doing scenes. This shit is, so we know this has nothing to do with, this country don't give a goddamn about no woman. Maybe a dog. Not no woman. Think about what went viral from the presidential election. What went viral? The Haitians over there eating the cats and the dogs. Now, Trump 100 times been on the campaign stump talking about how these illegal immigrants coming in, they're dealing drugs, they're in gangs, they're committing violent crime. None of that went viral. But here's the time to play victim. So the Haitians coming in and they're eating the cats and the dogs, boom, viral. Protect the animals, protect those ducks, protect everything at all costs, right? And I just seen, beloved, our Haitian brothers and sisters in New York, they're doing the march, protesting against Trump. Those are my brothers and sisters. I stand with them. You know what I'm saying? Two things can be right. I'm still going to vote for Trump, but I'm still going to support my Haitian brothers and sisters. I mean, two things can be right at the same time. I also feel like, in the back of my mind, I thought to myself, well, damn, if y'all found all this, unity to go against Trump, where was all these Haitians at when the Clintons beat y'all out of all that money? Hundreds of millions of dollars they beat y'all out of. I mean, they had a natural disaster down there. There was a hurricane. The Clinton Foundation act like they was going to raise money on the behalf of the Haitians, and they raised hundreds of millions of billions of dollars, but the Haitians ain't get one penny of it. So, while y'all in New York, protesting against Trump, and you should, if you feel like, he said some foul shit, you should. We stand with you. But don't forget to go pick up a check. Go over there by the Clinton Foundation to pick up your check on the way back. Because, beloved, them folks owe you some money, right? I want to touch on this real quick and we can get up out of here. What's up again with our brother Plies? What's up with Dog? I mean, he's caping hard for a party that we know he doesn't know what those folks really stand for. And he's in Florida. He doesn't really know. Kamala Harris, we do look at the sister like she's a black woman because she's Asiatic. So she's an original woman. She's a part of the original nation. We get it. That's our sister. We disagree with the platform that she represents, right? Let me say this before I say anything. Make sure everybody get out and vote. This is a very important election. When you go vote, brothers and sisters, do your brother VJ the biggest favor. Is at the top of the ballot, they're going to ask you Is it a straight Democrat ticket or it's a straight Republican ticket? Don't click that. Go down the line and vote for people individually. Because what happens on the ballot is this. Sometimes they may keep a candidate up there for money purposes and for name recognition, and they will throw their name on the ballot, right? Other politicians on a party side, so they can pick up that all Democrat vote. So when you clicking for Kamala, you say, oh, I'm just gonna vote a Democrat ticket, and now you live in Virginia or North Carolina somewhere, or the Midwest or the East Coast somewhere, and under there's another politician that may not be in your best interest. You may like some things that Kamala do, because I feel as though that she got a real good chance in winning. I didn't think so at the beginning. Well, the Obama plan was this. All he had to do was just crack the white woman vote, and he's in it. That was the Obama plan. That's how he ran his whole campaign. He knew that he was going to get enough black votes to cover the quote-unquote black vote. We don't split. It's not the black male and the black woman. Pretty much the women all go Democrat. So no matter how many of us go another way, the Democrat Party going to always get the quote-unquote black vote, because the woman is leaning over that way. That's so heavy that it's going to make up the bulk of the difference. So Obama thing was the black vote, right? He got that. Democrats automatically get the senior vote. Everybody over 63, 65, they got them. So they walk in the door with two groups in their pocket. They typically split the Hispanic vote. And when I say split, they get like a 60-40 split. So they get the bulk of the Hispanic vote too. They walk in the door like this now. All the Democrat candidate has to kind of do is split the white woman vote. They're automatically in there. They can do that. They have to just split the white woman vote. Kamala can do it. If she keeps talking women rights, women health, she's in it. When she went to Tennessee, they showed the crowd, but they looking at the line from those that was inside the building, those that was outside the building, and they're all women. So I'm like, damn, she's in there. She's in it. I said it before. I said, yo, if I was managing Trump, I would have told him, don't take the first, don't do none of that debate shit. Don't do none of that. Because if you kind of speak real harshly to her, that's going to turn other women off against you. And you got to have, this is Trump, he got to have the white woman vote to get in there. And white women they like a little arrogance, but you can't be too arrogant. That shit ain't gonna work. Kamala is very, very feminine. She's a very soft and feminine woman, though. She's not like Hillary Clinton. Hillary kind of hard, wear those pantsuits all the goddamn time. She's stern. She's not attractive. Come on, let's be real. She ain't never been cute. Hillary Clinton ain't never walked by no goddamn body. At no point in her life, in her 20s, 30s, and 40s, somebody turned around and looked back at her. She's not attractive. Her daughter is not. No, none of them over there is attractive. Kamala was smoking in her 20s, her 30s, or 40s. She look good now. She's attractive. She's soft. If she stands and Trump just kind of be Trump, that shit is gonna turn other women off. She gonna walk her black ass right in the White House. She's already in the White House, but she's going to stay in there. The problem that I have with our sister Kamala is this. She has a beautiful personality. We all seen the DNC. It looked like they was kicking it. That convention looked like it was going down in that convention. Looked like they was kicking it. Stevie was there. All these celebrities is there. You see her moving around. Oprah pops up. Diana Ross' daughter pops up. All these celebrities, we get it, right? But personalities do not run the country. The platform do. They're just sitting in the seats, right? Now this is where I started looking at my brother Plies funny. Who can remember when Plies, because he was like a closet comedian for a long time. He would jump on his phone and he would talk about certain things, Popeyes, chicken burger and all this, and then whatever was popping was trending, he was talking about it. There's a show that's out, and the name of the show is P-Valley. Like P-Valley comes on. What does P-Valley come on? Stars? Damn, I can't remember what P-Valley come on. And he was criticizing the actors, the role of the actors. He was criticizing all that bussy play that was in the series. It's a whole lot of bussy play. And beloved, he's spot on when he said that, because I tried to watch it. I tried to watch it with my wife. You know, the head actor, his name is damn, I can't remember dog name. He played Uncle something. He's over like a strip club. But he's from Detroit. He's from the city. So you know, you try to support dog, but man, there's some shit going on in there. I couldn't I couldn't do it. It was too much. Like it was like some gangsterlicious kind of like shit going on. And you know, I always feel like this, like anybody that's gay in your family, you know, we have our duty to protect those that live this lifestyle in your immediate tribe, because we know they can be hurt, this, that, or the third. So we get that. We also understand, though, on the grand scheme of things, that, well, the homosexual population in the black community is only 3%. So it's it's an overrepresentation when you start seeing every goddamn sitcom, every movie, every what's that shit called? Empire, you know, then it's some shit on Power, then it's on, you know, P-Valley. It's over, the representation is over the top now, right? It's just 3% in real life. This shit is all over the place on TV. But dig though, check it out. Plies was talking about that. I knew what he was talking about because I tried to watch that series myself. I just couldn't do it. That shit is way over the top with that. I mean, and you trying to watch this shit with your wife, and it's even hard for your wife to watch that. I mean, I try to watch Sisters with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because Sisters is big. This whole Zach and goddamn Zatima and shit like that. They love that shit. But they got some shit on there with this guy, this chubby dude on there. And the name of the show is Sisters. I don't even know why this dude has a whole role, but they just make sure they have to put a gay role, gay character, gay something in everything that has to do with black culture, black media. Okay, this is just what it is. Plies is talking about that. Hey man, it's Bussy Bandit this, Bussy Bandit that. But this is funny now because he can name all the actors and he know their name and he can tell you the whole storyline. He say this shit is turning him on, but he's watching this shit now. Okay, so boom, this is what happens now. The dude that's in the series, he comes back and he says something to Plies. Damn, what do you fear, bro? I mean, you got some shit going on. You watching the show because you're saying this, that, and the third. But Plies is turned off because it's so much transgender shit going on. It's so much gay shit going on. He doesn't get it. Okay, now let's stop. See, that's the real him. See, nigga, that's the real you right there. If that turns you off, how can you support a party that puts the full weight of the government on this kind of activity? Now it doesn't make sense no more now, bro. See, nigga, that's the real you. When you had that problem with P-Valley, that's the real you. When you were going on that's the real goddamn you, bro. How do you support the Democrat Party now? Because that's part of their platform. You can't look at Kamala no more now. Kamala just sit at the seat, or she's sitting in the seat, or she's trying to go for the seat as the president, right? This is public housing. She's trying to get a job for the government. She's trying to stay in public housing. but she's going to do it through the vehicle of the Democrat Party, and this is on their platform. They represent this, and they're going to put the full weight of the United States government on that core value. That's why we see her so much talking about she's pro-abortion. That is part of the platform that she represents. It's no different than her trying to be the CEO of McDonald's. That's the Big Mac. She can't sell a Whopper. McDonald's don't do Whoppers. McDonald's do Big Mac. That's part of the platform. No matter who is the CEO of McDonald's, they're going to have to stand over that nasty ass Filet-O-Fish meal. They're going to have to stay over that double cheeseburger. They're going to have to stand over those good ass fries. The fries is good, but that Big Mac, that shit ain't worth none of that. It's ultra processed food. No matter what CEO you put over there, they're going to be over the Big Mac. That comes with the platform. If you vote Democrat, their core values is pro-abortion, LGBT marriage, big government, amnesty, transgender recognition, and gun control. That comes with the platform. You can't vote the personality no more. So I'm looking at our brother Plies like this. If this shit is turning your stomach, because you're just looking at a TV show, and the TV show is fake, because these actors going to go back to their real life. I think the lead actor, he's gay. He's from Detroit. I think his name is Nico. I can't remember his stage name. He's Uncle something. You know what I'm saying? Uncle, not Phil. Is it Clifford? Uncle Clifford, I think his name is. Some shit like that. Uncle Clifford. I think that's it, right? Uncle Clifford, I think his name is on the show. Okay. They're going to scream cut. After they scream cut, the White House in real life just had Transgender Visibility Day. Bro, what are we talking about? That's not a series, that's real life. Everybody, the whole White House, millions of people around the world looking, and the White House that you like so much, this is Genocide Joe and Punjabi Harris, they're hosting Transgender Day of Visibility, and that shit happened this year. Well, what did your stomach turn when you seen that? Because your stomach turned, nigga, when you were looking at P-Valley. Now what? When you seen Rachel Levine, when Genocide Joe gave Rachel Levine the Assistant Health Secretary job, what did your fucking stomach do then? Because, nigga, we see you on IG and Twitter, you beating this Democrat drum, but we don't see you, because that come with the platform, nigga. You can't get one of, we don't know what you supporting, but you can't get this without the other. This shit all come together. This is a package meal. You can't get, this comes with McDonald's. The Big Mac come with McDonald's. The Whopper comes with Burger King. This comes with Burger King. You gotta, the Whopper come hand in hand with this shit. It's on the menu. We don't give a fuck who the CEO of Burger King is. Whoever come in place, the Whopper gonna already be there. It was there before the next CEO got there. Whoever come on and sit in the chair, that Whopper gonna be there. This is the party you're supporting. Everybody can live their life now. Everybody can live their own lives, and we get that. But to put the full weight of the government on something, no, that's something very, very different. That's something, because this nigga saying like this shit on P-Valley was turning his stomach. Okay, we get it. We get it. When that transgender advocate, Rose Montoya, the he or the she, I don't want to mess up nobody's pronouns, they, whatever, you know, she's a transgender, so I don't know how that works. Rose Montoya went topless on the White House lawn in front of all these kids, the president, the vice president, the Secret Service, all these families around, and dude bust his shirt open and silicone was everywhere. The fake ass titties was everywhere. How did you feel? Did that turn your stomach? Because P-Valley turned your stomach. But every other fucking day, this is the party you representing. Eventually they're going to try to do gender affirming surgeries for the minors. That's what they're going to let Kamala Harris do. See, Biden his goal, they're going to try to get the touchdown. But Biden's goal is just to get a couple of first downs and then hand it over to Kamala, and Kamala going to get a couple of first downs and hand it over to somebody else. But ultimately, that's going to be the goal. I don't want to support a party that's trying to sexualize kids. I just seen Strahan. Man, when Strahan played football, that was right around the time I was watching football. I had a lot of respect for Michael Strahan, right? New York Giants, Hall of Famer, he did his thing, but I fucking lost respect for that nigga. When he was doing that show, and they brought the little transgender, it was a baby though. Dude had to be about 8-9 years old.
How you doing?
Thanks for being here. I love that you love root beer, caffeine free. I can get on board with that.
My mom doesn't like me drinking caffeine.
Does it make you hyper? Yeah, me too. They don't like when I drink caffeine either. But Jasmine, you're one of the youngest and first drag queen / kids. And I've heard that you've gotten messages from young adults who look up to you for being who you are. What are some of the notes you've gotten?
Some of the notes I've gotten are like that.
It was a baby though. Dude had to be about 8-9 years old. He brought little man out. Little man got a whole wig and shit on with a fucking straight hand sitting up there like this shit is normal. I'm like, nigga, now the devil next to you, she don't know no better. You know, they just started walking. They just started walking a couple thousand years ago. But you know better. And you watching this shit, you just say, hey, we ain't finna sexualize no children. They letting straight hands sitting up there. This is a regular, this ain't no bullshit network. This is real deal. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? But these Democrat motherfuckers though. These are Democrat motherfuckers that push this shit on children. We literally, beloved, we just was watching grown adult transgender men that dress like the women. I don't know what you call that. That's still the transgender, right? But I don't, they're he's, but they looking like they want you to dress them as a she, right? They're up in the schools. They're reading books to the children. They're delivering a new set of books that's out. They got transgender books where they got some weird shit going on. Why are we sitting back allowing these folks to sexualize the kids? We don't care what the grown folks do. Grown folks, this is their government just as much as they tax dollars is being spent just as much as anybody else tax dollars being spent. They should get representation. We're not saying that. We're saying this, my nigga. If this shit is turning your stomach, how are you voting for that? This is what voting is about. This is what democracy is about. You're voting for this shit. You voting for it? I don't want no these. Over my grandkids would just no, nigga. I keep telling y'all niggas. A grown man, going to fucking. He wake up. He feel like he's a woman. He go in the bathroom with my granddaughter. We gonna have a big problem. We gonna have a problem. We gonna have a serious goddamn problem. They're sexualizing children. I like Michelle Obama. She's cool. She's dunking and shit in the White House. I'm like, it's a little aggressive for my taste. I mean, but this is Otunbe, Obama's old lady. So I'm like, okay, because she's in there. Who remember her? She coming through dunking on. I think she got LeBron or somebody up there, and they're dunking on this old silly shit, right? Okay, that's that. But I lost respect for my sister when she brought Dwayne Wade's son up there. I lost respect. I'm like, sis, why would you, come on now, why would you put, he's a teenage boy, he thinks he's a girl, but he'd never be a girl, he'd never be a woman. The reality is this: he'd never be anybody's sister, he'd never be anybody's daughter, he'd never be anybody's mother, he'd never be anybody's auntie, he'd never be anybody's big mama. It'd never happen. He was born biologically this way. He's Dwayne Wade's son, would never be anybody's big mama. That is the reality of the matter. That's the reality. But you know, Michelle brought him up. They're on a big network platform. Hundreds of thousands of people are watching. And she's saying the dude is a fucking hero and he's a role model and all this whole kind of shit. But did that turn your stomach, Plies? When you seen that, because you from Florida. When you not on your Instagram and you by yourself, you not on your Twitter and you by yourself, you seen that. That didn't turn your stomach? That didn't make you say, damn, what the fuck is really going on, my nigga? This shit is kind of wild. Or did that make you say, man, I'm gonna run down there and I'm gonna vote for these folks? We need to see more of that. Every single thing that's on the platform, Kamala's got to push it now. Kamala is the CEO of McDonald's. She got to push the Big Mac. The Big Mac is the number one. She got to push the Big Mac. She got to push Ronald McDonald. She can't do something. No, Ronald McDonald comes with it. It comes with it. So we have to be very serious about, you know, what we taking the stands for. We don't have to fucking like Trump. Man, you couldn't have paid me. Check it out. You couldn't have paid me to go to the Republican convention. Man, I don't fit in with none of them crackers. None of that shit. Nope. I don't fit in with none of them. I don't want to hang out with none of them. I don't want to go golfing with none of them. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to have a beer. I don't want to do shit with none of them. But what I do see when I see those cats is this. The platform that they represent, it's more tailored to the lifestyle I already live. They're anti-abortion. I'm not for abortion. I don't really like to speak on that's women thing, but I'm not for it. You know, I'm for family, I'm for children. I could totally understand if somebody was raped. I could totally understand if there's some incest going on. We used to make jokes, unfortunately, about that back in the day about, you know, the South. You know, we used to always say them niggas kissing their cousins in the mouth down south. You know what I'm saying? They used to be like the stereotype when you from up north. Hey man, them niggas be kissing cousins down there. They be knocking down their first, second, and third cousins down there. You know, they marry their fourth cousin. They don't count fourth cousins. They just don't, you know, it's just, and then they practice on each other. They kiss each other in the mouth. Well, if somebody get pregnant and they be hunching a little bit too much, well, if you got to do what you got to do, we get it. Rape, incest, we get it. If it's going to affect the mother's health, we get it. You partying at the club every week, you fucking a different nigga and this and all that, and it's 150 contraceptives that's in the store, and you just too lazy to, nah, you just something else. We ain't, nah. Nope. Not with that. I support traditional marriage. I, beloved, like to see the full weight of the government lean on traditional marriage. A man and a woman. Not no religious shit, because y'all know I ain't on no religious shit. This is nature, beloved. A man and a woman. Male and female. This is the reproduction process. Small government. Small government. That means less taxes taken out of your check. I don't need a bunch of taxes taken out of my check for a new program. Donald Trump right now is trying to pass something once he get in office. He want to pass something where he gonna suspend overtime. He's not going to tax overtime. Anything over 40 hours, he's not going to tax that. Right? Okay. I know that would be successful because they do that now in the great state of Alabama. Governor Kay Ivey do that now. Residents of Alabama don't pay taxes for the overtime. They just throw it on the check. That's not tax, not the overtime. It's separate. Now, here's the deal with that. The federal government is going to lose out on hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, right? I don't know if I said it right, but hundreds of millions of dollars, if not the billions of dollars, they're going to lose money out of. But we don't give a fuck because we just seen $700 million go to Ukraine and all this money. Fuck that then. If they just going to give all the money to Ukraine, well, the federal government don't need to have no fucking extra money just to find a new country to get the shit over to, and all these old $150,000 thing because they kicking money to the state. So now the state gonna turn back around and say, oh, we giving immigrants no money down payment for this. No, well, fuck all that. If y'all got money to do that, I need to just keep it. But that's about small government. We support legal immigration. We support legal immigration. That's part of the platform. Non-transgender recognition. That's on the platform when you vote as a conservative. We feel like you are infringing on our rights if we have to call you by a special pronoun. Nobody fucking want to do that. You're a dude. You're a dude. You're a female. You're a female. I don't want to fucking have to. What did you like me to call you at? Who the fuck wants to do that? We need gun rights. No, we don't need gun control. Niggas need gun rights. Our village, everybody in our village need to be armed. Every single body. We don't need to be turning in nothing. Come on and tell us, we turn this in, we gonna buy back. No. We need to have all our gun. We don't trust crackers like that. At least give us a shooting chance. We don't trust crackers like that. We need all of our gun rights. Now, if I'm just listening to Plies music, if I'm just listening to it, he's not talking about no gun control. He's not talking about no big government. He's not making no songs about I wish I can give more money to the government. He don't make no song. He don't make any music, any songs that support LGBT marriage. He ain't making no songs supporting talking about abortion. How the fuck is he? But why do you get on there and this niggas is voting against their own interests? This is why we say that. Niggas is voting against their own interests. All these guns and choppers and shit like that he talking about gun rights. When he making all these songs about that, he talking about gun rights. When he talking about his baby mama and he looking for a busted baby and all this and all that, he ain't talking about he ain't say bussy baby, he said busted baby. He believed that a man and a woman should be that's traditional marriage. What is he talking about then? What is he? But these niggas is getting a check. These niggas is getting a check. That's why we salute our brother Umar so much, because Umar's on these niggas' head. You don't hear that much from Ricky Smiley no more since Umar be calling these niggas out. You see, they was gonna have their foot on the pedal about this election, and then you start to see Steve Harvey. He start trying to misrepresent, the words that our brother Umar said. Oh, I don't want no $10,000. How to get this? Nigga, he ain't said nothing about no. Nigga, no, he ain't said nothing about no goddamn $10,000. Somebody gonna give to you. He said that what the folk gonna get to him. You threw it off on the money thing and got up out of there. You did the Cleveland shuffle and got up out of there. But Ricky just stepped all the way back. He don't got that much to say no more. Dio said a little something, but he kind of pulled back a little bit now because Umar on their ass. But he can get on their ass because they taking a position. Goddamn Plies don't even take no position. He just say, well, just vote because she a black woman. Just vote for her. She a black woman. Just vote. What the fuck is you talking about? I think we talked enough. Let's get up out of here, family. A lot of things trending. We appreciate you guys for hanging out as we talk about what's trending. And until next time, beloved, this is indeed Real Black Content Forum Podcast. This is your brother V. Peace, beloved, and more peace. We're going to catch you on the next time around. Peace.
I'm really sitting here motherfucking traumatized. I'm really motherfucking traumatized the more I think about it. But I was seeing this shit all on social media, hashtag P-Valley and all this shit. So I kept seeing it. So I asked motherfuckers, I said, man, what the fuck is P-Valley? So they said, man, it's a show about goddamn strip club. So me being motherfucker love strip club, I said, when I get some time, I'm motherfucking watch that. So the other day, I'm sitting in the motherfucking bed. I'm just flipping through the channel, and boom, I see motherfucking P-Valley. I said, oh, shit. Here was a motherfucking show right here. So I see a nigga on stage in the strip club, you know, buff-ass nigga. Nigga ain't got no motherfucking shirt on or nothing. And he performed. It's Lil Murda. He motherfucking performed. 7 pounds of pressure. Crowd. 7 pounds of pressure. Crowd. I said, God damn. Motherfucking Lil Murda, motherfucking gangster. So I go to the motherfucking bathroom and come back. And I see motherfucking 7 pounds of pressure. He in the motherfucking bed with 300 motherfucking pounds of pressure. He in the motherfucking bed with motherfucking Uncle Clifford. I said, no, shit. I said, boy, motherfucker should have gave me a tutorial. I'm thinking motherfucking P-Valley. Stand for motherfucking Pussy Valley or something. But boy, there ain't no motherfucking pussy on motherfucking P-Valley. Then I see goddamn Lil Murda come in the club. And I see goddamn Uncle Clifford seeing and looking at him like he a little motherfucking T-bone steak or something. And I think her name motherfucking Mercedes. She see motherfucking Uncle Clifford just staring at him. So she walk over to motherfucking Uncle Clifford and I, Uncle Clifford, that's you, ain't it? Motherfucking Uncle Clifford tell her to come in the bite. He take a bite there and spill the motherfucking bean. And then here come motherfucking Lil Murda. He motherfucking crying. Uncle Clifford trying to tell him to get on the motherfucking bus and go to work. But he just sitting there crying like a motherfucking baby because all he want to do is just stay there and run up and motherfucking Uncle Clifford. I say, no, this shit too much. And motherfucking Uncle Clifford say, you know, take your ass to work. All you want to do is sit here and run up at me all motherfucking day. P-Valley, I wish y'all know much success, motherfucking Black Power. But boy, I can't watch no more of that shit.
Come from that. So the most rewarding part for me of those sex scenes, the intimacy scenes, is that people are extremely touched by it, right? Either up here or either right here in their heart, or just they don't know what's going on. You
right.
know? Even with let's talk about it. Since it happened today in the past 24 hours, this video applies. It's going viral.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Fly's kind of talking about how he was traumatized from the show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because he knew every character's name, knew exactly what they said. And so you wonder, it's like, are people traumatized? Are you confused? Or are you just scared to kind of accept maybe who you are or accept those who around you are? You know, It's like, where does that fear come from? Where does the confusion come from? You know, and so that's kind of, I'm glad that these sex scenes have started that conversation.
Thanks for listening. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Google, Anchor, Spotify, and Facebook. Also, don't forget to like, share, and comment on the podcast. Your opinion of what you just heard is important to the platform. So yes, beloved, your comments are the engine and fuel to the machine. Stay blessed and have a powerful day.